I would add another thing that gives you, a certain measure of resilience and flexibility, to touch on what you talked about with being to basically upgrade the hardware out from underneath the solution and not have, clients recognize that at any one point in time. A well-designed object store is going to design around the concept of volume portability. And one of the Achilles heels of the traditional, file system and RAID approach, or, SAN or NAS approach, it's not really possible to, take a drive out of one array and stick it into another array, right? You may have a situation where there's nothing wrong with your hard drives, but a motherboard dies, right? And you need to be able to bring that up quickly. In that situation, you may not even need to rebuild, because all you have to do is pull the volumes out of that one server, plug them into another server, bring that server back online. The cluster recognizes it joining the cluster. At that point, the data that's on those volumes is available to any client request that comes in the cluster.
Yeah, that's a good point. We didn't even cover that, but thank you for bringing that up. And I think in today's world, where you have remote hands, or you have a lot, maybe certain employees can't get into the data center, but you still need to go ahead and swap out chassis. That you can have a lot of mistakes there. So
Yeah,
having a durable solution where you can pull a drive and then put it back in, you have an oops moment. A solution like Swarm handles that gracefully and just keeps on going. So just to repeat what John said, you can rip one drive out of one chassis and put it in another. And because of the global namespace of Swarm, that data will still be available. You don't need to rebalance. The system takes care of it all. So I think that's a pretty important point to bring up. Thanks,